Hi guys, so I'm back to do a pregnancy vlog quickly. I think the last one I did was 16 weeks, maybe 17 weeks, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm a bit behind on my videos, which isn't surprising. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick recap of what's been happening with me. So I am starting to feel a little bit better in terms of the morning sickness. It's starting to ease a bit. I'm still having to take the anti-sickness medications, but I'm feeling a bit better. I'm still really tired, but not as fatigued as I was before. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So yeah, it's a relief to feel any better at all. Anything, I'll take it. Danny has started playgroup with Christina now, which means that every day for 3 hours I get a little bit of a break from the children. So I have no children for 3 hours every weekday morning, and that means I can really spend some quality time with my husband and catch up with errands and chores that I've needed to do, catch up with housework and, you know, the accounts and organising my finances and stuff like that. So definitely enjoying those hours. I've had so much catching up to do that I haven't really had much time to, you know, have free time or spare time. I wouldn't say it was spare time or anything like that, because I'm using every minute of those 3 hours. 3 hours is not a long time, but I can get a lot done in 3 hours, a lot. So yeah, definitely enjoying that, but I think I'm hoping that there's going to be a time in the future when I've caught up with things to the point that I can maybe have, you know, a half an hour nap, or just, you know, relax in the tub, you know, for half an hour and have a really nice, you know, hot bath. Things like that, you know, just, you know, even sit down and read a book or catch up with my YouTube comments or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I would do with free time. I haven't had free time for so many years that I don't think I would know what to do with it. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that. We all had our bout of winter stomach flu. Well, I didn't really get it, and neither did my husband, but the children got it. Danny wasn't sick at all. I think it's just because of the breastfeeding. It really is a miracle with the breastfeeding that I feel like it's got to be the only thing that was different for him compared to the other children, because he didn't throw up at all. So that, and he definitely had it because he had a really high fever. His fever was 104 and probably hotter than that, and it lasted for about 3 days, and it was quite scary, but whenever he had the Calpol it would bring the fever down. So I was never felt like, oh, I need to take him to the doctor or anything, because he was responding to the medication. But as soon as like the 4 hours was up, his fever would spike again. So he didn't throw up, which was an absolute miracle. But my other kids were pretty ill. You know, the vomiting non-stop for 24 hours kind of thing. So that was pretty unpleasant for them. So we've had that in the house, and so I've been doing my disinfecting and sterilising the whole house. Got a bit crazy with the Dettol. Back to my pregnancy symptoms. I generally just feel huge, just massive. The baby is kicking all the time, absolutely, like probably one of the most active babies I've ever had. It's so active. It's non-stop kicking me all the time, and it's really nice because I don't have much time to sit and reflect about my pregnancy, really, because I'm just so busy. So I don't really get time to sit there and think about the baby. But the fact that I have the constant kicking, it kind of like, it is comforting to always have it there, so I know it's a reminder, even when I'm busy, it's the back of my mind, which is nice. At 17 weeks, the baby was able to hear outside of the womb. So I'm 19 weeks today. So the baby has been able to hear noises outside of the womb for 2 weeks, which is amazing. And I actually think this baby was hearing noises outside of the womb before 17 weeks, because when I put my 2 little ones down to bed, Christina and Danny, I sing to them whilst I'm putting them to bed. And whenever I would start singing, the baby would just go crazy, like its activity would just go insane. I definitely felt it was responding to the sound of my singing, because it happened every single time. And I put Christina to bed and the baby would be kicking the whole time. I'd be singing to her, and then it would stop when I did something else, and then when I go to put Danny to bed and I started singing again, it would start up again. So it was very much when I was singing the movements would start. So that's really nice to think the baby can hear on the outside of the womb, and definitely by 19 weeks they'll be hearing all sorts of sounds outside the womb, which is lovely. So you know, I've started trying to like encourage myself to like talk more deliberately to the baby, only because, like I said, I don't have time to really think about the baby, and I feel a bit like I haven't really sunk in still that I'm pregnant, even though I know I am pregnant. Obviously it's sunk in, but you know, thinking there's an actual baby inside my tummy that's, you know, next year will be born into this world and I'll have another child. You know, it feels like it hasn't really sunk in yet. And so by me like talking to the baby, it makes me feel like I'm connecting with the baby a little bit more, which is nice. I've been doing the ultrasound scans, and I really want to get on and do an ultrasound video for you guys. And it's really nice because the baby is huge now. I forget how big it is, but I think it's like it's got to be like 4 inches, I think, maybe bigger. It's you know, big, and you know, the kickings are like I'm feeling it on both hips at the same time, kind of thing. And I've started getting some indigestion and like acid reflux kind of thing from the pressure of my stomach, like up here under my ribs kind of thing. And I've noticed from when I'm doing the ultrasounds, the baby's often in a vertical position, so the feet are up by my ribs or the head is up by my ribs, and it's kind of, you know, bouncing up and down. And I'm feeling some of that that movement. Obviously the baby's not up to my ribs yet, my uterus isn't that high, but it's pushing my organs up towards my ribs. So yeah, definitely squeezing everything up there. To say, really, I really should start writing things down before I sit down and start vlogging, but I never remember to do so. And I try and make, you know, videos as and when I can, so I have to grab a moment's quietness whilst I can. So yes, so the exciting thing I have to say is that on the 3rd of November I will be going for my anatomy scan, and this is where they like check the baby is all healthy and everything's like measuring up right and all that. And this is where, with my other 4 children, I've always found out the gender at the anatomy scan. I've been very fortunate enough that they've always been able to tell me the gender, and they've always got it right. So I'm really excited that in like 2 weeks' time I'm going to be finding out if we are having a little boy or a little girl. So it's all really, really exciting. You know, we'd be just happy as long as the baby's healthy. You know, you'd be happy with that. And you know, if it's a boy or a girl, you know, we don't really mind. I secretly would like a girl, only because we've had girl boy, and I think girl, you know, would keep the pattern going. Plus, you know, we had a boy last, so it'd be nice to have a girl again, and you know, just make it a bit different. You know, getting all the girl baby clothes out and all the girly stuff, you know, it's obviously a lot of fun. So, but you know, if we have another little boy, you know, it'll be absolutely amazing as well. Little brother for Danny. And my oldest son Jordan, he really wants another little brother. So, but my girls are definitely like, we want a little baby sister. So, you know, we're going to be absolutely over the moon either way. But secretly, I would like it to be a girl. But you know, if it isn't, then that's fine. What else? Oh, my memory is awful. I really have baby brain at the moment. Like, I find it almost impossible to like keep a train of thought going in the right direction. Like, I wonder, you know, this vlog's all over the place. You know, I'm skipping from topic to topic, not really, you know, sticking to one thing, and having to go back to the beginning again because I forgot something. So, yeah, my memory's not brilliant at the moment. What else do I want to say to you? Yeah, I just wanted to recap on things like telling you that the due date that we have at the moment is March the 19th. And so, yeah, people cannot believe it when they say to me, you know, when's the baby due? And I say March next year. They're like, are you serious? Like, you look almost full term. I'm like, I know. Like, people will make, you know, say if I'm like in town and I'm in an elevator, or if I'm in a queue or something, like, people make the typical jokes about, oh, let's not keep this one waiting around for long, as we'll be, you know, in trouble, you know, if she goes into labour. You know, they're making all the labour jokes kind of thing, thinking, oh my goodness, you know, 4.5 months pregnant, you know, not even 5 months pregnant yet, people thinking that I'm about to go into labour. But yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely huge. My boobs feel huge. My belly feels huge. I secretly think that I might be having a girl because with my girls I seem to gain a lot more weight. With my boys I seem to like stay smaller, and it's just all bump. Whereas with my girls I seem to like distribute the weight around the rest of my body, which is making me feel a little bit miserable. I haven't weighed myself recently to find out how much weight I've gained, but I know that I can't fit into a lot of my maternity clothes. So all my cute maternity clothes I kind of can't fit in, and so I'm wearing some of my, you know, bigger size maternity clothes, which aren't as nice. So I am feeling really unattractive at the moment. I'm feeling a bit fat and just so heavy, and you know, when I'm moving around I can't sit up properly, I can't roll over in bed. I feel like I'm carrying all this weight around with me, and I'm just a little bit frustrated with myself because I haven't been eating as healthy as I could. I think it's just due to the morning sickness, really. The morning sickness has been so bad that I just eat what I can, what I fancy at the time, and it's normally something that's, you know, quick and easy to make, or I'm eating out, so it's not the healthiest of meals. And yeah, I'm disappointed in myself that I haven't been, you know, I thought at the beginning of this pregnancy I'm going to like keep really active and go walking, running, swimming, I don't know, do something to keep me active, even just go on the treadmill. My mum's got a treadmill. You go on the treadmill for like 10 minutes or anything, and I've basically done nothing, no exercise at all. And like I said, eating's not brilliant either. I don't snack in the day, but in the evenings, like if I'm watching a film or something, I'll just like, because I'm sat there and I'm more aware of the morning sickness as well, because I'm sat there concentrating on like nothing. So my body's like giving me all these strong messages. Oh, I feel sick. Oh, I feel tired. Oh, I fancy this, I fancy that. Whereas during the day I'm so busy that I can't really give it much thought. So in the evenings, you know, if we're watching a film or TV or something, I do kind of like feel like I'm, you know, snacking a little bit, and I try not to eat anything too bad, but at the moment I'm really craving crisps or chips, what you'd call them in America. And everybody knows they're just so bad for you, so unbelievably bad for you, but I really am craving them, and just like, you know, really salted crisps or prawn cocktail like them. So yeah, so I have a feeling that I'm going to probably gain a whole lot more weight. I mean, I know I could change things now and, you know, deal with it, but I've put so much weight on already that, you know, I kind of feel like, oh, it's a bit late now. Anyway, I've rambled on. I'm nearly up to 15 minutes, so I would just like to say that I'll see you all for my next vlog. Okay guys, see you soon, bye!